Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Essentials of Vinyasa Yoga. So you can step forward to start. We'll come into ragdoll position, taking the feet apart, hip width or wider. Hold on to your elbows and bend your knees, letting your torso fall forward. Gently sway from side to side.
Literally almost fell forward.
Try not to fall forward in ragdoll. It's just the warm-up. There will be plenty of other opportunities to fall.
Test your balance, they say.
And then letting go of your elbows, bend your knees, tuck your chin, and over a few slow breaths, roll up vertebra by vertebra. Take a long time to come up. And then roll your shoulders up and back, big circular movements, looping up, back, down, and then forward. Shoulder blades are moving along. And then separate the feet a little and bring your left arm up. Left hand holds the right side of the jaw. So we're going to hold the right side of the head. And then as you exhale, side bend, lean over towards your left.
Okay.
Draw your right shoulder away from the ear and then bring that right arm somewhere behind your back. Feel it out. See if you can find a release through the right side of the neck and the shoulder, upper trapezius. Using that arm to hold your head. Think of lengthening out through the crown, even as the ear comes down to the shoulder. And then use your arm to bring your head back to an upright position. And then release the arm down. We'll take that right arm across, holding the left side of the head somewhere near the jaw. And then side bend. Left arm behind the back, left shoulder away from the ear. Breathe deep. Long, slow breath through the nose. Very slowly help yourself up. Release the head. And then bring your ear from shoulder to shoulder, half circles, going out to the side and then down. Explore lifting the chin off to the side, stretching underneath the neck, one side and the other. Come back to center now. And you can come into mountain pose, feet together or apart, your choice. Full exhalation, connect with core. As you inhale, lift the arms over the head. Exhale, fold, hands to floor past your feet or yoga blocks, bow the head in, and pause there for a few breaths, tucking in the chin. Engage the core. Press the hands forward, bow the head in, a few more breaths. So the hands are pushing towards the front of the mat, activating the shoulders. Next inhale, lift the heart halfway. Exhale, plank pose and lower to chaturanga, knees down, hips down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk it out, move the hips side to side. Feel it out. Wag the tail of the dog. And then come into downward dog. As you inhale, lift both of your heels up and reach them down on the exhale. And repeat that a few times, lifting and lowering the heels, awakening the feet. And on your next exhale, keep the heels up, bend your knees, step to the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in, tuck the chin. Inhale, rise up, lift the arms, look to your thumbs. Exhale, mountain pose. Again, inhale, lift the arms, scoop in below the navel. Exhale, fold, toes spread, quadriceps contract. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, plank pose, down slowly, bend the arms. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale, and breathe. Strong in the core. On your inhale, lift your heels, moving towards a plank. Exhale to downward facing dog, and repeat that a few times, going forward and back. There's also the option to switch up the breath pattern, exhaling forward to help feel the core more, and then inhale to down dog. It's good to try it both ways. And then take a breath in. As you exhale, bend the knees. Step forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms at sides. Again, inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, half lift. Step to plank on the exhale. Take a breath in there. Low plank, exhale. Back to high plank, inhale. And repeat that a few more times. Elbows slightly off the body, 45 degrees or so. Heart leads the way forward. And then come all the way down. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. And breathe. We'll hold it steady this time, but 5 breaths in stillness. One more breath. End of exhale, bend the knees, look to hands, step forward or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift the arms, coming up. And exhale, arms at sides. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale from the core to down dog, pause there. Lift your right leg on an inhale, bending the knee. Take some breath and make big circles with the hip joint, as big as your space allows, as big as your plants allow. Going in one direction, letting the pelvis turn to the right with the spine, and then change directions, same leg. On your next exhale, step the right foot forward, lunging. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, bend your left knee to hover, draw back through the elbows. And repeat that 2 more times. Bending the knee to hover, strong in the core and the glutes. Last one. Good. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands to the front of the mat. Lift your back leg on an inhale and pause. Warrior 3 variation, using the ground for support or spread the arms like wings, engaging the upper back. So as that leg lifts, think of hugging it into the midline. Glutes and inner thighs working together. Exhale, hands to floor. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your left leg on an inhale and pause there, bending the knee. Big circles in that left hip joint, out to the side and up, activating the glutes consciously. You can also strongly contract the quadriceps of your right leg. It's going to help you work the glutes. And then go ahead and change directions with that same leg. And then exhale, left foot forward, lunging. Lift the arms on the inhale. Exhale to bend the back knee to hover, draw back through the elbows, and repeat that a few more times. Engaging the glutes to press the right hip forward and pull the left hip back. High lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands forward. Lift the back leg, inhale, and pause. Use your fingertips, lift your heart. Option 2, spread the arms out. Lift the heart a little bit higher. Try to open up like wings, awakening the upper back. Next exhale, hands down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Great. And take a breath in, lifting your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bent knees. Going forward and back. Go at your own pace. And then bend your knees, lower them to the floor. Interlace the fingers and set up for headstand or dolphin. So you can place the head behind the hands and lift the hips up. Walk the feet in. Toes on or off the ground, your choice. And find your posture. Breathe deep. Connect in with the core of the body. If you're in dolphin, you can alternate between a forearm plank style position and more of a bent knee position where the hips can push back. So you're strengthening in various ranges of motion. If you'd like to play around with your headstand a little now, feel free to lower one leg or both legs. You can go wide apart with the legs as well. And then bring one leg up, one leg down. Lots to play around with. You can also imagine jogging upside down if you're really comfortable in headstand.
I don't even jog right side up, so.
Maybe that's the only way you jog is in headstand. That's okay too. Wouldn't hurt to hit the trails once in a while though. Good for your feet. And then we'll all meet in child's pose. So if you want to stay up there longer, you go for it. Otherwise, make your way down onto your knees, sitting back towards the heels. And then walking your hands in, come into a squatting position, malasana. So a nice easy squat, the kind you can enjoy a cup of tea in.
For some of us, no squat is easy.
And then walk the hands forward. You're welcome to bow the head down, rounding the back of your spine. Breathing into your back. And this is just a safer way to round your back. We're taking the tight hamstrings out of it if that's the case. Try to feel the breath in your back. And think of pressing the knees out to the sides, away from each other. And then bring your hands closer to your feet, setting up for crow pose. So we'll lift the hips high around the back. The knees are still wide, but then we squeeze them in against the shoulders, hugging the midline of the body. And then landing the feet, you can step back to plank from there. Inhale. And chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. And downward dog, exhale. Nice. And take a free breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, come through a seated position, Dandasana staff pose. Exhale, hands next to your hips, tall spine. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky, interlacing fingers, press the palms up, and take a few breaths. Lift the heart as much as possible. Feel free to bend your knees a bit. Low belly scoops in, core strong. Releasing the interlace, take an inhale to look up between your hands. Exhale, reach for the big toes using peace fingers and thumbs, or you can add a strap around the feet. Inhale to lift the heart, pull back a little. Exhale, fold over your legs, and breathe. Paschimottanasana, 5 breaths. Quadriceps contracting. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, bring the soles of the feet together for bound angle, heels closer to the pelvis. Inhale, open the inner legs, lift the chin. Exhale, lead with the heart, folding over. Proud open chest. Helps to lead the chin forward as well. 5 breaths. Explore engaging the glutes, lengthening the inner legs. And then hooking the big toes. Inhale to lift the heart halfway. Exhale, pause. And then inhale, lift the heart, leaning back 45 degrees. Raise the legs up. Find your straight spine. And then see how much you can straighten the legs. Krishnamacharya was a really big fan of this pose and postures like it for awakening the connection to the bandhas, the energetic locks. Low belly scooping in. Pelvic floor lifting up. Tall through the crown of the head. And then exhale, look forward, cross your legs, step back to plank on an inhalation. And exhale to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale from the core, downward facing dog. And inhale through sitting. Exhale, lean back 45 degrees again. Navasana boat pose this time. Raise the legs up. Squeeze the inner heels. Breathe. Engage the core while keeping the heart lifted. And then between sets, we'll bend the knees, placing the soles of the feet on the floor parallel, hands half a foot behind you. Inhale, lift the hips, take a few breaths, strong in the core. You can also play with bending the knees more, coming more forward, and then reversing. This will help challenge the range of motion around the wrist and shoulder in different ways. And then exhale to slowly come down. Round 2 of boat pose. Taking the shoulders forward, raise the legs, strong in the core of the body. Squeezing inner legs. Exhale, land the feet, bend the knees again, hands behind you. Inhale, lift up for a few breaths, pausing or exploring the movement. Quite nice to explore. And then exhale to bend your knees. Last round of boat pose, Navasana. Arms forward, legs up, and breathe. Big smile. There it is. There's that smile. Where are those Zoom smiles? Let's see it, Christoph. Let's see it, Noella. There it is. Okay, we can come out now. Everyone smiled. Exhale, cross your legs. Step back to plank on an inhale. Exhale, down slow. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. High plank on the inhale. Right arm up, side plank. Exhale, strong in the core. Breathe deep. If you'd like to add to it, you can explore lifting the right leg, potentially even circle the hip, while maintaining stability through the rest of the body. And if you'd like to go to Wild Thing from there, it tends to happen naturally. One of those pleasant accidents. And then we'll meet back in high plank on an inhalation. Exhale, other arm up. Side plank, choose your variation. You're welcome to lift that top leg. You're welcome to bend the knee, circling the hip. Cultivating stability through the body, so only the hip moves. If you'd like to land a Wild Thing again, go for it. A few more breaths. And then inhale, back to center. Exhale, lay down onto the belly. Good, strong in the core of the body. Reach the arms straight ahead, palms face each other. Keep a slight tuck of the chin, head down. So only the arms come up and the legs, head stays down. Inhale, lift the arms and breathe, working the shoulders. Strong in the core. And then exhale, come down. Good. Bring your hands by your low ribs. Inhale, lift the shoulders away from the floor again. This time add lifting the head and chest, and then lift the legs and explore squeezing them together. Maybe even hover the hands off the floor to challenge the wrist more. Exhale down. And press back to puppy stretch, sitting back towards your heels for a few breaths. This could be neutral, it could be a back bend. It could even be a forward bend, it's your choice. And then strong in the core, slowly lift the head, and we'll bring the legs around in front. Make your way onto your back for bridge pose. Bending the knees, feet hip width. Roll your shoulders back into the floor. With an inhale, lift the hips. Option to interlace the fingers behind the back. If you prefer to do a full wheel, go for it. We'll just do 2 back bends today. So one more after this. And exhale down, round 2. Again, repeating bridge or wheel. Next exhale, come down. Draw the knees in towards the shoulders, the knees wide apart. Press the sacrum into the floor. Try to honor the natural lumbar curve to some degree. And you can play with it. You can allow the sacrum to come up or stay down. Find what feels right for this moment. 5 breath. If you prefer to go to happy baby, go for it. And then we'll rock up to sitting and come into child's pose with the knees together, sitting back on the heels. So legs together, encouraging the spine to rest in flexion, rounding the back. Breathe deep into your back. Feel the belly. Notice the expansions of the in-breath, expanding the belly against the legs. Long, slow breath. And inhale, lift the heart, bring the legs out in front. Seated spinal twist, so you can bring the right leg across the left leg. Half lower to the fishes, left leg bent or straight. And then exhale to twist, gazing over that right shoulder, supporting yourself on the fingertips, or exploring a half or full bind. As you're breathing there, try aiming the right sitting bone towards the floor by pressing the leg and arm against each other. Inhaling, come back up to center. And exhale, let go. We'll switch sides, taking the left leg across. And with your exhale, twist, taking the right arm outside the leg. And remember your options there. On the inhale, come up to center. Exhale, release the posture, straighten the legs out in front. Take an inhale to raise the arms. And as you exhale, lay down onto your back. And then we'll meet in relaxation, Shavasana. Take a few slow, deep breaths into the belly, filling it up. Long exhales. Thank you so much for practicing with us today. I encourage you to rest in Shavasana another 5 minutes. If the sun's out and it's nice, maybe you lay down on your balcony for the next 5, 10, 20 minutes. And thank you as always for joining us. Hope this served you well. Peace, everybody. Thanks, Sophia.